My name is Bradford Schmidt, and I am the creative director of media productions at GoPro. You know, when I first started shooting with GoPro, I was like, oh man, these are limited. I would die for a long lens, or I would die for XYZ to have something different. But I think the coolest part about, I think with any artist, as soon as you have limitation, that's when the greatest innovation and creativity comes out of that. I think from the beginning of our YouTube channel, we've always used that as an outlet to show people what's possible with the camera and also what kind of quality it is. I think for the first 6 months that we had the YouTube channel, all the comments on there was, I don't believe this is true, you're shooting it with another camera, this is obviously fake. And it wasn't. I think the real effort that we had for the first 6 months to a year was not any fancy editing, no color correction, as straight out of the camera as possible with the least amount of complicated cuts. It was really to just try and show what the camera can do straight out of in its raw form. The Hero 3 was a real breakthrough in its ability to do 1080-60, and I think the Hero 4 is going to have a similar breakthrough capability. To be able to get 4K out of a tiny little camera like this is kind of unheard of today. The difference between 4K and 1080 is twice the resolution, twice the clarity. In a way, 1080 is gonna become a little bit of a thing of the past. Another cool feature that I like besides 4K or 1080 120 or 2.7K 48 is the ability to nighttime time lapses. Now we can take the camera and put it in a 30-second exposure. So it'll open up the shutter for 30 seconds and bring in the light, and you're gonna be able to get stars and the moon and time lapses that were before incapable with this kind of camera. When you start thinking about the number of 4K TVs that'll be out there in the next year, when you think about YouTube switching over to being able to do 4K, GoPro's already going to be there. We've gone from being the original HD Hero being probably about 1 or 2 years behind the curve, to the Hero 3 being right at the bleeding edge, and now I think with the Hero 4 we've gone beyond it. We're the ones that are really pushing the envelope for what's capable and what technology can do.